This simply this simply can't be real anymore. Someone has to be joking. So this is what I came into today. Now, mind you, the last time I did anything with the simulator was last night. I ended the stream, I don't know, 8:30, 9 o'clock or something like that. And we were flying an H-125. We flew the H-225. And we got some notifications that, things were going wrong with our insurance last night. We did see a message that we got dinged for insurance. We tried to fix things up a little bit, making sure that our pilot was in an off configuration, and we shouldn't be charged for insurance on a Cabri when the aircraft we're flying is an H-125 and an H-225 as an employee. I'm not the freelancer anymore. That aircraft is no longer in use, yet I'm still being charged. So this absolutely has to be a joke, because I walk in today after being at work all day. I left at 5:30 this morning. I'm just now getting this stream up, and I'll tell you what, it's been a minute trying to get this done. So I came into 2024 this evening to remember that this is what this insurance page used to look like. On the right, you see that the premium insurance has a little bit of a white background to it, which means my cursor is hovering over it, and that's the one I'm selecting. It was a actionable menu, something that you could actually interact with. Today, however, that menu is like this, and you can't press any buttons on it whatsoever. So I decided to load into Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 for just a little... Oh, wait, can't do that. So I have the 2020 version, the Premium Deluxe on disc, and I had to try to load this, I would say close to 20 times before it actually worked. And then I loaded in, finally, only to see the H-145 by HPG looking like this. And I just have to say that at this point, I feel like I'm being punked. Ashton's he's just having fun with me at this time. Like this, it can't be real. It can't be real. Finally, I went onto the HPG page. So what I had to do is update the 2020 simulator first, and then through the Hype Performance Operations Center, I also had to update the aircraft to get it this far. I have been in and out of this little process right here for a little bit too long. However, at least today we're going to be able to do more comparisons between 2020 and 2024. We're starting off with a pretty good one. Because, I'm sorry, what? So you're all alone. Look at chat. YouTube is talking to me. I love it. That's pretty hilarious. What's going on, everybody? We are in the H-145. Nice, smooth movements on the cursor. The graphics look pretty decent. We're in a pretty good flight configuration right off the bat. I didn't have to spend so much time. It's almost a pleasure to be back in such a simple thing. I'm going to switch this up to be in a configuration that I like to fly in. We are going to come down here and put a VMS in. We're going to do the DMAP in the center. I'm going to scroll this bad boy into about a 1.3 nautical mile range. Turn some of the luminosity down on our panels. I'm going to come into the aircraft. I'm going to equip this thing with a wire safety protection system. Put a nose on it. A little second landing light. I'm going to take the floats off. Put some bear paws on and finish up that safety protection system. Crew and payload looks pretty decent. We got everything we need. 37% fuel should be fine for now. Let's go back and make sure that this aircraft is in flight ready condition with a single button press. Oh, did all the maintenance. Done. Perfect. So where do we find a mission? Well, here we are in Germany. This is the BGU F airport. This is actually a hospital with 2 helipads on top of buildings. If you can see what's going on out here, we got one up there as well. Nice little spot with a crew hanging out, chilling, all maxing, right? Right back in it. Look how easy this is. Yeah, it took me a little while to get here, but once we did, this thing is actually a functional simulator again. Now all I need to do is go to the little mission library house, HEMS missions, search and rescue missions. Now, also notice that this is different than it was last time. This is all changed. If I do HEMS missions now, rescue missions, it's sort of even going towards a 2020 version of it. Minimum service range from the base. You need to adjust all of this sort of stuff right now. This was never here before. So I am pretty happy that they are still actually keeping this a working platform. What's up, Mantis? Good to see you again, man. I appreciate that. Just dropping back in to say that other chatter was right about the heli tutorial missions. You can access them from the main menu under extras. They're the same missions, just not broken. So you can actually do hoisting missions without being in career mode. No kidding. But is it just the same mission that repeats? Or is it a different mission every time? That's my question. Job is enabled. What do we got going on?